Hey, welcome to Tottenham USA. I'm DJ Paul. Just taking a quick look at the midfield. I think I touched on the defense earlier, but briefly, the reason why I'm not going to touch the defense here, I don't have enough time, by the way, and therefore I think they're set in terms of what Frank wants to do with that. But now we have an unsettled midfield. The only sure shot in there, obviously, is Palinha, who comes in. And then it all depends on how we want to play. Are we going to get the ball out to Kudus? Kudus is going to be the focal point. I know I'm talking about the midfield, but you can't talk about the midfield unless you know where the ball is going and what kind of formation we're going to use to do that. In a case like this, if we want to make sure that we become hard to beat, we're going to hold the fullbacks in, obviously. So, the midfield would have enough space, inside to do what they need to do. And therefore, if I like the idea of playing 4-2-1 because it offers me more protection on both sides. And then either the number 6 or number 8 can take turn pushing up depending on where the ball is. If we're going to play from in to out and back in, then obviously the ball is going to go to Kudus. We have a problem on the left side because we don't know whether or not Tell can manage, the workload and the responsibility of making sure that the attack stays on the wing and then the ball should come back inside. We know for sure that if we give it to Kudus, then the ball is going to go where it's supposed to go and it's going to carry the ball, which means it's going to eat time and give the midfield to move up behind him. If we're going for home run, then we have to go down the middle to the striker, and we don't have that right now to even practice because I don't think Richarlison is that kind of guy. I think Richarlison will survive the rush if you play the ball from wing to in rather than down the middle. I think he's better on the crosses, and misdirection and headers and stuff like that. So just sticking to the midfield and what the midfield is required to do in an offense like this where we only have one share of attacking player in Kudus. Now, for me, I'm not going to give Tell that responsibility. I'll probably try Johnson on the left because Kudus is going to be on the right. And then the important thing, I think Johnson should play more inside rather than a flat out wing and then bring the fullback up to help him, to give him the width so you can maximize what Johnson brings to the game. I'm not going to knock him for what he doesn't have, and he doesn't have the sheer skill to beat his man. And furthermore, he's going to be on his weaker side if he's playing inverted. He's going to play inverted, obviously, because Kudus is going to be inverted on the right. So my thing is that we can strengthen the midfield and get the ball out.